Well guys, how's it going today? It's another beautiful hot summer day. I'm getting prepped for second, third cutting, final cutting of the year. It's not for several weeks. My original Massey Ferguson Model 12 is running pretty good, but you just never know. I've had enough fun with it this year that I want to get my spare up and going. And I've talked about this in the past. I've got a couple videos up. You can see this row has got a lot of, well, about 50% of the pickup teeth. Next row down has maybe 30%. Overall, that's indicative, right? Overall, I probably got 30% of the pickup teeth. It might work. Well, it would work. I could pick up enough hay to make it worth my while. But I want to get this thing done the right way. And if you'll look here, my problem that I'm running into, those are all slotted screws. And I've been able to get a few of them out. One of them just broke. Maybe a couple. I've got a couple broken. I've got a couple of them out. But most of them just don't want to come out because they're slotted screws. It's just so hard to get a good screwdriver in there. And with the rust and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get these screws out. I'm just going to take a nut. Weld it on top of the screw. And then while it's still hot, spin that nut out of there. So I've got they're somewhere around here. I've got a bunch of nuts, and I've got my little welder, and I've got my screws, and I'm just going to get after it. So hopefully we have good audio on this one. It's a little bit breezy out here today, and my microphones aren't working like they should. So I'm just using the standard mic on here, but we'll just get after it. So stick around. Let's go ahead and get this this bar out of the way. What do they call this? There we go. That's a lot more open. Hey, look at that. Look at that. All right. I'll take that. Let's try its friend. Oh, dang it. Oh, yeah, just hit the end of that spool. Let's see if that's enough. Doesn't matter if it's enough or not, I've got to redo it regardless because there's no heat going down in there now. Oh yeah. I think that one's going to break free. Not only is it going to break free, I might be able to get a wrench on it. Look at that. Now we can start singing that Meatloaf song about 2 out of 3 is not bad, right? Got 2 of them done. Only have 16. Yeah, probably another 35, 40 to go. Easy peasy, guys. Lots of fun. Alright, a little adjustment to my system here. I was having trouble getting good ground under the screw due to the rust in those screws. So I'm clamping the nut in the vice grips, grounding through the vice grips, and pouring the onions to her. A little bit of a fire going on. It'll burn out. Yep. So that's my new system. I've got the nuts captured with the vice grips. Make sure I get a good ground. Give her some onions. Whoops, a little bit more fire going. It looks like it's burning out. Alright, so far so good. I'm going to keep at it. Alright, now that I'm all practiced up on the top end here, everything is either unscrewed or broken off, but I'm practiced up there. Now the fun begins where I can crawl underneath and do it all over again. Lie on my back in the dirt. It's such a great hobby. Alright, I got a winner here. Jacked it up. Put it on an old rim. Nice and secure. I've got just enough room up underneath here to... Oh yeah, easy peasy. I wonder what the over-under on me branding myself is. Look at that. Got another one off. That's 2. 1, when I was first working on it, I was able to get 1 off. Hey, that's twice as far as I've ever been able to get. That's awesome. Yeah. Clearance seemed to be the method. That's the winner. So I want to go ahead and finish getting these taken off of here, guys. Then we can move on to actually fixing it. Well, I got it. I don't know how many hours it took. It took a lot. Top went easy. 20 minutes, half hour, whatever. The bottom, you know, laying on your back. A lot of those, the screws didn't have a good ground, so I'd have to ground through the vice grips I was holding the bolt on, the nut on with. It was a lot of work. And I'm feeling it. I'm going to be feeling it tomorrow. I'm not getting any younger, guys. But here we go, all wide open. Well, that one looks, you know, reasonable, but yeah, there's not a whole lot of teeth left in there. I do have a little bit more work to do. See if I can get in there. I got two on the bottom that sheared off, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got a few top and bottom that are sheared off. I don't think those are going to be as much trouble. I'll take the correct size nut, and if I can thread it on one end or the other, I'll thread it on, weld the snot out of the inside of it, and try to back it out that way. So it'll go pretty easy, I think. I'll be able to get those done tonight. It's getting pretty late, but I'll be able to get those done tonight, and good progress. I did go ahead and take out the screws in these end pieces. I didn't need to, technically, because you don't need to take those off. But I figured while I was there, I do want to access these at some point. Let's go ahead and put regular bolts in there, hex head screws, so that they're easier to access when it comes time. So just part of it. Those are actually some of the most difficult, but that's all right. Got it done. So hey, I'm actually feeling pretty good, guys. I made a lot of progress, and I'm grateful for that. So onwards.